My goodness, y'all. It is Friday and we are on it. We are live. And I hope y'all out there can hear us. We mic'd up and y'all, today is for our babies. And let me tell y'all, it is Juneteenth. Everybody throw it up. Say it loud, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Yes, say it loud. I didn't know where we were going with it, but let me tell y'all, listen. Y'all know this show is always real and it's always raw. And y'all know things are always happening. Things are always happening. And I won't even lie to y'all. Y'all know that I told y'all I wasn't going to drink, but I did have some sips before we started because I had to calm myself down. Things just got messed up, and which is why we late. I promise y'all that it wasn't me. I was on time, but things just be happening. But anyway, it's enough about that. It's Friday, and it's Juneteenth, and we got something to be proud of. I was looking earlier for a powerful speech because I wanted to start off with a powerful speech. But the most that I can say is just for us to stand tall, unite together, and let's come together and be as one. You know what? Today, my company actually honored Juneteenth. Now, they didn't pay me for it. I had to use my time. But the point is that that's a step. It's a step in the right direction. So let's continue to do what we're doing. Keep on fighting. Keep on working. A peaceful fight. Because we don't want y'all tearing up stuff. Because my niece earlier had to go to a BMV that was far away because somebody done blinked down the BMV. So y'all make sure we keep fighting, we keep staying strong, and we keep moving, and we keep uniting, and we keep working together. But be in a positive movement. Be in a positive movement. Let's keep doing it, and let's keep working together. And with that being said, I want to make sure that I introduce y'all to my beautiful ladies today. The most special guest that we have, we want to invite her to the scene. This is the CEO. We got on her logo right now, y'all. We got on some Life is Lit. This is the CEO, young black entrepreneur. Y'all make sure that y'all check her out. Life is Lit. Give them your handle, baby.
My social media?
Yeah, your social media.
So my Facebook is Ariana Brown. My Instagram is @Life'sLitApparel. And I got a website coming soon.
And we working. Told y'all, we working over here. And we also have our beautiful camera woman. Normally y'all never see her, but she is on here today. So we have our beautiful camera woman. Give everybody your social media.
My Facebook, as they keep always incorrectly saying, is Laid on the Beat. 2 E's. Yeah, I don't use any other social media, so
it's okay. Just look for her tag, and then we have her beautiful friend girl here. Come on, baby.
Best friend.
No handles. I don't have no social.
It's okay. But y'all listen, and y'all know we always working, and y'all see this right here. So we have our captioning. What we are doing today is we are trying our best to reach out to everybody. So those that are hard of hearing, y'all make sure that y'all look at the screen. I hope that y'all can actually see it. And y'all know I talk fast, but I am trying my best to enunciate and maybe slow down just a tad bit. But y'all see I talk fast. I'm sorry. But I'm trying my best because we want to make sure that we are including everybody and make sure that everybody feels welcome. So y'all make sure for the hard of hearing, y'all make sure that y'all tag them and let them know that we're doing something new over here. And when the budget get bigger, we're going to have us a real interpreter. Don't worry about it. We working on some things. We working. We're speaking it right now. We working. And here we go. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Y'all, give it to me. It's going to happen. Here we go. First question. Let's go, babies.
When dating or talking to a boy, when should you introduce your parents to them?
Why is everybody looking at me? These are y'all
We're
questions.
looking to you for advice.
You looking at me? I say, well, you say I'm
Oldest.
Let's say I do first, and then
y'all say what y'all thinking.
I think it could be as early as the first day. You know, somebody you could. I feel like sometimes your parents want to first meet them, so sometimes my mom would want to be like, tell them to come in, let me see them. That's on first day basis. So it just depends. But if it's like serious, and you're kind of tired of introducing like boys to
People,
your parents,
exactly.
you might want to, wait a few weeks, but maybe not. It depends on the situation.
I would say when you know that it's serious, because sometimes it'd be like, I might know this person today and tomorrow.
Act like you
I might not even know you
Yeah.
or want to know you. So when you know it's
I'm gonna throw something in bring up relationships
Oh my
or
God,
bonds and vibes that are old that you don't even want to bring up, so you might not even introduce them to.
Exactly.
Like what y'all say, I say, I'm not gonna lie, I want to make sure that like I even like the person, so I'm ready to like introduce them to other people. Cause like she said, like I could like you today, and then tomorrow I'll be like, I don't know. And then like also, my family is something else. Like you got to be a strong-willed person to deal with y'all now. Yeah, like they might hurt your feelings, and I don't really know how to explain that to you. So I feel like you got to be a strong person. So I'm gonna give it a minute, see how tough you are. You can handle me, you can handle them.
Okay, she said, "Come on, elder. I'm finna pop her. I'm finna be her elder, and I'm finna pop her." Cause she, but listen, this the only thing I can understand what you're saying as far as wanting to make sure that it's serious, because you don't want to look like a little floozy and have your parents meet everybody. And so, yes, you do want to make sure that it's serious. However, with everything that's going on, I always say, make sure that somebody knows something. Like, just tell me. You don't gotta bring them to me and introduce them to me and say, Auntie, Mama, this is the one. But let me know who he is, what kind of car is he driving. Come in, just introduce him real quick. Well, you know what I'm saying? First of all, he should be a gentleman, and he should be coming up to the door to pick you up, not texting you. Yes, they do, and that is the problem. Yes, they do, and yes, they should be coming up to the door and saying hello. First of all, and that's another problem. Greeting is an issue. Greeting is an issue because I am judging you, and yes, I am judging you from the very first moment that you open your mouth. When you come over that threshold and open my door, I am judging you from then. And I'm checking you out, trying to see if you okay. Now, even if you ain't the one, I just need to know that you're going to be a gentleman. Be a gentleman.
In my opinion, though, also, some people don't really be worthy enough of, like, meeting my family. Like, because I feel like that's, like,
Then
not
why are
because
they worthy of your
Well, no,
time?
wait a second. So, not saying, okay, so, like, you don't have to meet every single male friend that I have. You're not, it's impossible. I have
But
too
are you
many.
going out with them, though?
She said dating. I can be. Yes,
Yeah, but
I
I'm
can
saying,
be
like,
going
okay,
out with
so
them.
just like we know Milan, I think that I should know who you're with.
Yes, but it's you definitely judge females more differently than you would judge men. I'm not dating Milan, so you wouldn't be like, what you doing? What's your intentions with my niece?
But
Like, no, it's not like
I'm
that.
still looking at her and trying to get to know her.
Yes,
yet
but
still.
but if you really, you gotta admit, you're way more open to a female than you are to a male, because you're thinking, oh, this person is, you know what I'm saying? I think you're trying to do something. I gotta watch you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like if it's a girl, you're just like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. Hey, niece. You know what I'm saying? As you do.
I'm a beg to differ. Please don't move on that.
I just say I agree with what you said, and that's for anybody, because you said you was talking about grieving. The first impression is the lasting impression. So what she said is right.
Yeah, I agree.
Come to my door. Say hello. Come on in.
You should be very afraid, though. Be very afraid.
I ain't got no dogs.
If you come correct,
Then ain't nothing to worry about.
No.
Look me in the eye. My mama always taught me, she said, if a man can't look you in the eye and shake your hand, it is something wrong. And I see that as people in general. When she said man, that to me is everybody. Even if it's a woman, if you can't look me in the eye, something wrong with you. You know?
5 things young women should know or have accomplished by 30.
Ooh.
I was just gonna say, I'm right. Well, I feel like everybody's different, so you can't. And my best friend tells me all the time, you can't judge your chapter 12 by somebody else's chapter 22. So I do feel like you have to go at your own pace. Don't expect to have this, because it might not work out that way. It might be you can formulate a plan, but you have to be open and realizing that your plan just might not go that way. It might turn out, but it might not go the way that you wanted it to. But for me personally, by 30, I definitely want to be in like a stable career. I don't want to have a job. I want to be doing something that I enjoy. Probably have me a little husband or something. You know, probably have me a little husband, a little nice house. You know what I'm saying? No, very big, very big, very big.
Very big.
Yes,
Very big.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Maybe a kid if I'm ready at that time. If not, I'm not gonna lie, I want my job to come first. Until I'm ready. Also, I would like to have
guys, so I'm sorry. I normally have my camera woman behind the camera, but these, ideas just be coming to me, and not to, not to change the topic. But so y'all, I'm not being rude, but I have my phone right here, so y'all continue to join in. Y'all continue to comment, and that was great what you said. Definitely, you said your 5 things. Now we're gonna go over here, so y'all can keep on commenting. Y'all can make sure, because I see y'all logging on, so I'll be able to interact with you that way and make sure that I can answer your questions. So if y'all have any questions, comments, please y'all come on in.
My 5 things are very similar to Leah. I want to be definitely mentally stable. I think for me that I want to be before I'm 30 is financially stable. Healthy if possible, maintain my health. I don't know. Happiness, definitely what I'm trying to do now, even before I go any further. That's some of the things I could think about right now. I don't think I have 5 right now. But
I don't know. I'm not 30, but by 30, I think I should have a college degree by then. Like she said, financially stable. Got a good head on my shoulders. I'm a businesswoman, so I would hope my business that did something by then. If not, I ain't doing something. But genuinely happy said that. I don't know, I'm just happy.
yeah.
I stand for life's lit.
Yeah.
Life's gonna be lit at 32.
Yes, ma'am.
She's got 50 something.
So firstly, I'm 40, and let me say that
Life is lit.
life is lit at 40, and let me just say, so we have all different ages on this panel. So I want to say that 30 is very ambitious, and your goals that you have set, I think that's great. You should always set goals, but you don't want those to be hard goals, because what I can say is, my life didn't turn out nothing like what I thought it was going to. At 30, I wasn't really doing a whole lot of what I thought that I would do. Like, when I was in high school, I said, ooh, I wonder what I'm going to be like when I get 21. And when I got 21, it was,
It's nothing like
oh
that.
my Lord, party! But 30 is definitely like a turning point for a woman. Definitely, I would have to say. So 30 is definitely a turning point for a woman. And you do, kind of assess the situation once you get 30. But, when you see those numbers starting to climb, I don't really think that you really, and for me, I didn't really start looking at everything until like mid-30s. So I started making changes at 30, started, trying to see what it is that I wanted to do. But I was still living life. I was still living life trying to figure out who I wanted to be. Not just what I wanted to do, but who I wanted to be. Because you go through things in life and it changes you. You become something different. So it's always going to be something different. So don't have those. Yes, definitely set goals. Set goals for yourself. But if at 30 you're not where you want to be, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. You keep moving. You keep going to the next level. You keep striving to be what it is that you want to be. So it's okay. And then Ricky, as far as with you, and you said, going back to what you said you don't know about that when people will shake your hand and look you in the eye and fuck you over. You are absolutely correct. But then that's when your sixth sense should come in, though. Because even in being 30 and having those goals set for yourself and making sure that you have everything, that platform for what it is that you want to do, you gotta be able to read people. You gotta be able to read them, because people do have that mask. We were talking about that mask last week. People have that mask, but you have to have something within inside of yourself that you can read through that. Be able to call bullshit when you need to.
My little 6 cents a little
hard.
broke right
Yeah,
now.
you gotta even from the men that you date. Be able to call bullshit when you need to, because everybody ain't right. What were you gonna say about that?
I was gonna say I think that's gonna be hard for me, because when people, I think I always try to see the good in people.
Yes.
That I'll ignore all the bad
All of
signs.
the
Like
red
God
flags.
sent his son. He
But
sent
here's-
me like 10 signs, and
It's so good I can't read.
I can't. But I also feel like sometimes people take off their mask at the very end, and you're like,
when it's too
who
late.
am I?
Well, see, this is the thing. It was a peak. It was a
Yeah.
little bit showing you
Probably.
who they were,
Probably.
because they did something small
It's
because you
nothing
was
big,
trying to see
Probably.
all of the good, and then you was like, nah, it ain't what I thought it was. But then that's where you have somebody that can be your voice of reason, somebody that is a neutral party, and they can really truly. Sometimes you do need help in assessing the situation. Like I know even me, like I still go to my mom. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my mama like, hey mom, and I real time talk with her like, mom, this is what happened. I tell what I said. I tell what you said. I tell what happened, and I let her read text messages because I have receipts. Because I need you to tell me like, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? She been on this earth forever. So I'm like, I know her. Like my. We're not gonna fight on camera. Yeah, right. She keep with the old jokes. Okay, she keep. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in. I'm gonna do you like Chloe, and I'm gonna put it back in. Yeah, we're gonna bring her on the show. Yeah, so just make sure. So we're gonna move on to the next question. These are great questions, ladies. I do have to say this is great conversation that we're having, and I hope y'all out there. I hope y'all enjoying it too.
Okay. Why do you think it is 2020 and we still live in a world where black people are oppressed?
Oh wow. Have so many thoughts.
I'm not really good on the racial questions, but I feel like it's not under our control. I don't know why it's still 2020 and we're still oppressed. Obviously we want it to be different, but I feel as if it's just how culture is at the moment, even though it shouldn't be. I feel like 2019 wasn't oppressed.
I feel like this year has made it show more. Like I feel like everybody's starting to show their truer colors more. It's like it's always been a thing.
Always.
But they learned how to as we said, put that mask on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of them.
For some reason, all white people make the same face when you think.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's definitely like a dissension with all black people though as well. Like we should come together and instead, you know what I'm saying? It's well, you're doing this, and then you have that dark skin, light skin thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all as a people should just be together because you know what I'm saying. You're stronger together than you are apart. But you know what I'm saying?
It starts at an early age in Caucasian homes. It's definitely not taught in schools. We don't be taught. We're not taught to be, how we are. But at the same time, I don't know. It just starts early. I don't know. And I guess they're just older. That generation that didn't get taught to be treat people right. I think they're showing that they weren't taught.
Also though, like I'm just saying this though, I feel like a lot of our what's the word I'm looking for, like misunderstanding with like the whole racism thing is because a lot of our learning was whitewashed in school. Little fun fact, if you didn't know, I was taught that George Washington had wooden teeth, right? Instead, they were pulled from the mouths of slaves. You don't hear stuff like, you don't hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the truth is a big part of why, you know what I'm saying, we're so disconnected as a people. I feel like we need to know the truth in order to move forward and be like, no, I want this to change.
Yeah, right. Like you know said, a lot of history is Caucasian history.
Yeah, it's
textbook is Caucasian.
Right.
Exactly. You don't learn the only time we learn about, African Americans and anything or history.
Black History
February.
Month.
Exactly. You don't learn every day in the textbook like, oh, let's read this, unit on, this black person.
Then
or
it's
this
the
black
shortest
culture.
unit in the entire lesson, like always.
And we do one, exercise or activity on it and that's it. But everything else, the whole education system is,
That's true because I was just gonna say I was a new talker. I ain't cut it off.
No, go ahead.
But that's totally true because this is kind of embarrassing. But I had no idea what a Juneteenth was till last year.
Yeah. Let me see what this in. I'm not talking. My grandma said she heard about it today.
Wow.
Really? Exactly.
Wow.
She said that she found out about it on the news. She never heard about it. Nothing. She was like, did this happen last year? She was confused.
You know what? Now, and I don't want to say that I know everything, but so my in-laws, through love, her brother, my sister-in-law, it was her brother who brought light to Juneteenth for me. It had to be like a couple years ago because he continues to do things. He always celebrates Juneteenth. He started like a cafe or something like that in Terre Haute. So I want to say it's been like 2 or 3 years.
But still pretty
Yeah,
recently.
but still pretty recently.
Yeah.
I will have to say that. I won't lie. I will have to say this. It's been like only like a couple of years that I really even knew anything about Juneteenth. But it's like this year, definitely we have to go hard with Juneteenth and show our love and support for one another. And I really hope that it continues past today. I don't want 2020 to be the last year that we band together, because this year, just within the last month, we have truly come together. I do not want this to be the last time that we come together and support each other. Let it not just end with 220. Let us get better in 2020. I said 220. Let us get better in 2020, but let it continue beyond that. Let it continue beyond that. And the thing is, this tells me, with us saying that we didn't know anything about Juneteenth, this means that we have a responsibility to each other. We have a responsibility to teach each other, to make, younger generations coming up. This is where, because the schools are not going to teach it, so we have to come together, and we have to do it, and we have to make sure that we record it correctly so that our children will know. We don't want them to hate, but we want them to be aware, to be knowledgeable, to know where they come from and understand who they are. So I'm not going to answer a question today, because I'm just a facilitator. So I'm going to let you guys do everything, but I'll just keep you on comment.
What's the best way to save money?
I need to listen more than I talk on this one. It's different ways. For me, it depends really on what your goal is. You definitely have to set a goal before you save money. Like, how much do you want to save? How much do you plan on saving? In a certain amount of time. But for me, it's just to simply put a certain amount in like a set off place in a bank account. Sometimes I do obviously trickle in it, but you have to put it aside. Set boundaries for yourself, because I know myself, I'll spend it all.
Okay.
So
I'm not the best person at saving money. I'm still learning. But I once heard somebody say, if you can't buy it twice,
Then don't buy. I
it.
said that. I
So
said
I was
that.
like, that makes so much sense to me. I haven't practiced it yet.
Look at there. For me personally, the best way that I save money is to give it to my grandma, honestly, because I know that if I can't see it, then I'll hey girl. No, but honestly, it feels like for me, out of sight is out of mind. So like, I'll still have a couple dollars in my account, but I'm like, okay, this is what I can spend. So I'm not even thinking about what I've saved already. And so it helps a little bit. Now, like she said, I do be dipping. But for the most part, I do try to, like, every time I get like a big enough sum of money, I kind of just like send her at least like half or like a quarter of it, so that way I can, like, because baby steps are still steps. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it all counts at the end of the day.
my coworker used to send me. We get paid Friday. On Friday, she used to send me a certain amount of money. I would keep it on the side for her, and then that's how she sent her money.
Bank of Milan.
So I'm going to tell y'all, I'm just now learning how to save, and I ain't even going to lie to y'all. My mama been talking about me like crazy. My husband been talking about me like crazy. But I can tell y'all that this year, not only is we coming together, but Tanya is saving money.
Yes.
Yay! I ain't even living off my taxes. And when they gave us the stimulus, I already had enough money in my account. I'm so proud of me. I'm proud of me. Because I'm still learning. I'm still going. I'm still learning. But I can tell y'all now I ain't living to check no more. Hallelujah. I ain't living check to check no more. I can tell you that. Now, how did I do it? I just had to stop buying. Y'all know me. Listen, retail therapy is a thing. Like, it is really, retail therapy is really a thing.
Yes, it is.
Retail therapy is really a thing. But I am trying my best. You know what? I put down the credit cards. It's harder to spend cash than it is to use credit. So I have to think about it.
Especially now
Like,
you can't
yeah,
go anywhere.
exactly. So I have to think about it. Like, do I really want this? Oh, and they not giving me free shipping. Forget it. They not giving me free shipping. Forget it.
No, but that's one thing that kills me about you, though. You'll spend $200, but $5 shipping. Oh no, put it all back. Like,
Because they should have honored my $200 and shipped it to me for free. No, but like I really have to think about it. So I can't act off impulse anymore, and that's the thing. Like, not acting up
Self-control.
impulse is definitely
Yeah.
a great thing. Now, when I do get a little down in the dumps, I ain't gonna lie, I do buy me a little trinket or something like that. I ain't gonna lie. But I also make sure that I look at my bank accounts. Because what I wasn't doing, it's the same thing as, like, you know, stepping on the scale every day. You don't want to step on the scale because you don't want to know how much you gain. So kind of the same thing. Like, when I have done really, really bad, I didn't want to look at my account.
You be scared, kind of like
I
don't
do,
even wanna see.
but I need to look at it though. I need to look at where I messed up. I need to look at where I messed up, why I messed up, and don't do that no more. And then I need to fix it in here, because sometimes those things need to be fixed in here. And if I fix that in here, then I won't be doing like this, you know. So,
Well, for me, it's like, okay, my card number.
I think a lot of young people, I think if we have the money, spend it.
Yeah,
For me,
that's my
spending.
mindset.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got this much money. I definitely can buy that.
Oh, I have this. Oh, yeah, well, I can get this and I can get this.
Yeah.
And then by the time it's like,
$26 left.
exactly. And I'm like,
$26 for the week. Oh, you go, girl, because Nipsey gonna be there, ate that up. Okay.
Yeah,
Who was that one?
But you shed light on something. You said, do I really need this? So that's another thing. Once it needs, I try to say, do I need this? Yeah, I need this. But do I want this?
when I want it really bad, it feels like I need it.
And I don't say that I don't treat myself, because I still do. I still treat myself, but I try not to treat myself as much. I have other people that I have to look out for, and as I am aging, as you pointed out, as I am getting older,
Gracefully, though.
several times,
Very gracefully.
I do need to have something for a rainy day, and I can't say that now, babe and mom, I got something for a rainy day. If something happened, we gonna be all good. We gonna be all good. Come on, let it rain. We gonna be all right. So who's on the next one? Who's on it? All right.
And it literally says, what's one thing that scares you the most and why? One thing that scares me, I don't know if that question's supposed to be deep. I mean, I wrote it, but one thing that scares me for real is like, I'm scared of not being successful. Like, I'm genuinely afraid because I don't want to be like those people that I talk about. I'm not saying that I talk about people, but you know, but I talk about people because I want, when I see those people doing bad, like when I see people like, you know what I'm saying, on drugs and not making nothing of themselves, and you know what I'm saying, like being just like living off of people. That's a big thing I'm
It's
scared
a
of.
spider, y'all. It's a spider on set. Spider on set. Hold up, y'all.
Definitely scared of
Yeah,
that.
it's a spider on set.
It's talking about what?
It's okay. Calm down. It's all right. Listen, I'm sorry it was a spider on set. We ain't had no men on set today.
I'm sorry,
I'm
y'all.
sorry, y'all.
Put your
It's
shoulder
okay.
back.
I'm scared. Okay. What
It's
if
okay.
it crawl on me?
But everybody look
Well,
above
we know
my
she's
head
scared of
Right,
spiders.
exactly. So, and she's scared of spiders. So, y'all, Tanya, I see you watching us, and I know you're over there cracking up. Tanya Jordan was here. Tanya would have came and got the spider because Tanya done saved me before plenty of times. Tanya Jordan, come save us, girl. We need you on set. Okay, back to what you were saying. So, come on, bring it back.
That's what scares
It's
me.
all right. Bring it back.
Lost my train of thought.
All right.
Being successful.
Yeah.
Because I really want to make something of myself. I really want to, like this plan that I envision, I really want to like I have a goal. And if I don't meet that goal, then I'm going to feel like I kind of like let myself down. That's the biggest thing. I really want to be successful. Really want to be successful.
Okay.
Similar to Leia's response, I'm scared of disappointing people again. In the past, I was a very, very poor student, and I made very poor, behavior actions. So I obviously don't want to repeat that again. So I just want to be like the best student I could be.
Something that scares me is failure. Okay, here's the thing. I'm scared of leaving this world and not leaving anything behind. I even put it on a shirt. I often say, ask people, are you living or are you existing? That means, are you just breathing or are you living your life? Is your life good? Is life's living?
Shameless plug. On my show. Shameless plug on my show. But okay, life is a lit. Go.
No, but that is one thing I'm so scared of. I worry about it. That is why I'm so hard on myself. I worry about it every day. Am I doing all this for nothing? Is something gonna happen?
You guys are so young. So I do want to say live your life. Definitely have goals, but don't be hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Definitely have goals, and you are doing something. You're doing something more than a lot of people have done at your age. and don't compare yourself to the next person either. You know, make sure that that's how you feel inside of yourself. Make sure that you're doing what it is that you want to do. Like you said, that you don't want to let people
Right.
down.
Yeah.
But don't let yourself down.
Right.
Don't let yourself down. Do it for you. If that's what
anybody
you want to
else,
do,
right.
yeah, do it for you.
Yeah.
And then I can guarantee you everything else gonna fall into place. If you doing it for you, if you
If I'm
happy
proud,
with you,
they'll be
there you
proud.
go. And if they ain't proud, then they ain't the one for you.
Right.
It don't matter. Tell them to move around, cause you proud of you and everything it is that you're doing. And you got goals for yourself. And when it's time for you to make it to the next level, you will. Screw them and their opinion, and life will be a lot more lit.
And we not living for other people. We living for God.
That's
And
right.
there you go. And as long as he happy, it's
I
all
want
that
to make
matters.
it happy.
Yeah,
Very
and you
badly.
have.
Very
You
badly.
have. Bye-bye.
Should a legal drinking age be lowered? In my opinion, maybe a year. I wouldn't go lower than that only because they're already doing it so young, younger than even 20. Obviously, the limit right now is 21. I'm thinking 20 because how many 18-year-olds do we know who are heavy drinkers? I mean, at least if you do 1 year early, maybe they, can learn their limit faster, or their tolerance level. 21, you start drinking, you lose control. You don't know how to act. You don't really know much about liquor, what mixes, what not talking about the drinks, but the alcohol.
So lose control at 20. Go ahead.
Slowly.
Lose control
Slowly.
at 20.
You'll find yourself before 21. I'm not gonna say 18.
So the only reason I don't think it should be lower was for a couple reasons. For one, people are already doing it now, and like I see the way they're acting. So I feel like by the time you're 21, like I don't know about y'all, but like I feel like the people that live their lives super fast at a young age, they grow up and now they're homebodies because they did all the partying and stuff. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like after you've done all that, you become to the point where it's like that doesn't excite you anymore. So there's no point. So and also, your brain isn't, like they say, your brain isn't really developed yet. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really even develop fully until 25. So even at 21, you're still not quite there yet. So I feel like I feel like it's at the age it should be. So yeah,
Do you think it's a
so.
big difference between 20-year-olds and 21-year-olds?
Now, no, though. I don't, because honestly, I don't really see there's a big difference between 18 and 19. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, those years, because you can't really judge a person on maturity just because of their age. Because I know some 16-year-olds that are way more mature than any 21-year-olds I've ever met.
I agree.
So you have to judge on the person. You can't really just say, oh, you're 18, you're not old enough. You know what I'm saying? I think it depends on the person.
I don't think it should be lower. Because like she said, they're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
They're going to do it anyway. So whether lower than raise it.
There's always ways to get it.
But another reason is because what you were saying is that 20, your brain is still developing. You're still a child. Yeah, just a child that's drinking. So.
I think that even at 21, you don't even really know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So the reason that is, and I guess you have to look at the reason why. Because at 20, 21, you should be a little bit more mature. You're coming out of high school, you're into college. You know, so you should be a little bit more mature. Although a lot of people are not mature at 21, you still need to be able to make a bit more sound decisions. So think about it. When you're 18, 19, you know, you're not really sound at making those decisions. At 21, you should have a little bit more, you know, within yourself to make a better decision. Because alcohol, it does change things. You know, and I don't care how old you are, and you have to be able to handle it. And I think that that's the reason that they put it at 21, because they feel like you can handle it a little bit better than you could if you were 19, 20.
There are some
And
40-years that don't really handle it that well.
that's
though.
true, because that's who they are just as a person, so they shouldn't drink. But at 40, they should have learned that about themselves, that
They should
liquor
have.
is not for me. You know, there are things that I've come to know, like, okay, certain things just, it's not for me. But it took me a little while to get there to learn that certain things, that certain things just not for me. So at 40, they should know whether or not it's for them. Great discussion, ladies. Great discussion.
Is a college education worth it?
Oof.
I always answer first.
Well, it really honestly can be very, very trying to the point where you're like, you know what, after this, you know what, right today, I'm going to quit and forget it. It's not even worth it. Forget about this diploma, forget about these teachers, everything. Especially when, like, college is not the only thing that you're worried about. Like, if, not me personally, but like if you have a kid, or if you have like a full-time job, or if, you know what I'm saying, you have responsibilities at home that you have to take care of. And then, like, there are times where it just all seems like it's piling up at once. You can't, like, really catch a break. And so you definitely think, like, okay, one more thing happened and I'm gonna lose it. Like, I'm at my breaking point. But then you look and you're like, oh, I want to be successful and I want to do this. And to do this, I have to have a degree. And I have, because having a degree makes you, like, 95 more times likely than getting out of that situation that you're in. If you really have a goal and you have that, you know what I'm saying, you have that mindset, it would help a lot. And there are times that you really don't feel like you're human, you don't feel like going through, you want to give up. But in my opinion, I do think that it's worth it, but I do think that also college is not for everybody. So if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is not for you, then find a trade, find something that you're good at, find something that can substitute. Okay, I don't have a degree, but let me become an entrepreneur. Let me get my business started. Like, life's lit, you know what I'm saying? That she's not even in college yet, you know what I'm saying? So you have things that you can do. College is not for everybody. It's not like a set in stone. You have to go to college. You have to do this. You have to do this by this age. It's not like that. Everybody can't deal with that. So I feel like if college is for you, then make it for you. College is definitely not for me, but I'm gonna make it for me. Okay? 'Cause I want to be successful. So.
So I think a college degree. What was it? Is it worth it? College. I think it's worth it. I often hear people preach. You don't need to go to college to be
It's
successful.
a scam.
I get it, but I feel like it just makes your life easier. And then some people, they don't go because their mama didn't go and their mama didn't go. So it's like,
Generation.
yeah, but why not break the generation first and just go to college? People worry about money and all that. You know, I don't know what people's situation is, but I think college is worth it. And I absolutely think I was watching a video and somebody said, "You're not grown till you got a college degree." I don't know if that's true, but I think everybody should.
I think college is worth it, but sometimes it won't be. It depends on the person. For me, college will be worth it. I'm gonna make it worth it. I think you have to make it worth it. So a lot of people change their major, they go back and forth, but hopefully, you know, I stick with what I want to do and I make it worth it for me. Because I don't know, in the long run, for what I want to do, which is a teacher, which is elementary education, I'm gonna need a lot of college education, you know, to teach. So I think it'll definitely be worth it in my case. For others, it might not be. If you have something that doesn't necessarily require college education, why waste your time? Head on what you want to do instead of, you know, going to school. But you also can go to school and do your own thing afterwards. You know, like
Time and money too.
yeah, make it worth it. Yeah, do what you need to do. And
But college is not. I mean, it is. The most important part is for the education, but
yeah,
you can learn so many more things. Just
True.
pick up so many more things from college. Like you often talk about networking. You can network. You gain social skills. You meet different people. So I don't. Even if it's not just for that, it can be beneficial.
You should get that experience.
Yes.
It's definitely.
you also find yourself a lot.
Oh my God, definitely.
Even in a community college, I'm in community college now.
Yeah.
You find yourself a lot. So
Like,
even
you gotta
yeah.
realize that you're not that person in high school. So like when you leave high school and you just go straight there, it's like, oh, this is, I don't have to raise my hand and use the bathroom. Okay, I see.
Yes.
I like
The
that.
first
Yeah.
time you get away from home, you're on
Yes.
your own. You're not following nobody's rules. You're on your own.
Come
time.
and go as you please.
I think everybody
Yeah.
needs
I think
that.
you need that experience for real.
To learn who are you? Who are you without your family?
Yeah.
Definitely.
When you're by yourself,
Because you're a
you
different
make your
person.
own
Yeah.
decisions, and it's different because college classroom, college building by yourself, the way you get there, it's just completely different. You're not riding the school bus. Your mom maybe not dropping you off. It's completely different. You might come home, you know, from work. You might go to school. Like it's completely
It
different.
is. It is. A whole different ballgame.
speak on college?
Yeah, I'm
No,
just
just
saying.
finish.
You said that I.
Yeah.
You want me to speak on it?
No, I'm just asking.
You care about this old lady's opinion on that?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Okay,
No,
go ahead before I read my question.
Okay, I say, do you want to struggle or do you want to struggle like hell? That's what I
You
said.
know what?
Like
Good
how
way to
You want to
college-
struggle or do you
No.
want to struggle like
Oh,
hell?
struggle is
Struggle
Yeah,
with college
yeah, right.
or be harder.
Yeah, because listen, this is the thing. There are a lot of people that I know that are very successful and they didn't go to college. However, they struggle. They struggle.
Hard.
You're going to have a struggle either way that it go. College just makes it just a little bit easier to push you, kind of in the middle of the line instead of the back of the line. Like, you're going to work and you're going to work hard. So it just depends on how hard you want to work to get to where it is that you want to be. Now, being an entrepreneur, yes, that's going to help you. However, you do need some kind of backing because there are so many people out here that have started a business, but they have not taken out one business class. So it's a lot of things that you don't know that you have to learn along the way. And you could have helped your business had you have had that backing. Now, is school for everybody? No, it's not for everybody. So I'm not going to tell everybody to go to school. However, my children do. But I'm not going to tell everybody to go to school. Because if it's not for you, it's not for you. It is a debt. And you have to be committed to it. I did it because my mama told me that I really needed to. Not because I wanted to. But in the end, it definitely did teach me some things. It helped me along the way. But once I finally got, oh no, I say I'm done. I ain't going back. Now listen, all you ones that's going out here for your masters and your doctors, yes. Good job. Not me. All right, next question.
Okay, so just about to get it open. Says, when and where do you feel most like your real self? So my realist self would probably be in the comfort of my own room, like where the outside noises cancel. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there and I'm who I really, really am, which is like, I don't get to be that way all the time because there's a certain way that I have to act in front of my family. Probably my second most closest to realist is at my best friend's house because there's that freedom of, oh, okay, I don't have my mom watching over my shoulder. I don't have anybody saying anything to me, and I still have to be respectful because it's not my house. But you know what I'm saying, I can still be the fun person that I typically am. You know what I'm saying? But in my room is where I'm definitely most centered and okay, I can finally take off that mask and be okay, and just feel however I feel. Because I have a lot of feelings throughout the day, but I can't always let those feelings show. And so I have to kind of bring myself in. And then, but once I get to my room, I take those clothes off and I take my hair down, and I'm just okay, I get to feel however I felt throughout the day, and without judgment, which is the biggest thing for me.
I like that answer. That was good. I would say the same thing. The comfort of my room. So during quarantine, I spent a lot of time by myself in my room. And my mama, they probably be like, "What's wrong with this girl? Is she depressed or something?" But no, I've learned so much about myself. So I agree. You don't have to put on. Talk about masks. You don't have to put on for anybody. You're just yourself.
I have two things. The first thing is when I'm doing something I enjoy. So not necessarily really in my room. If I'm having a good time, I'm out with friends or I'm out at the mall or even I don't know, on the patio, relaxing here. I'm my really self, relax, unwind, cool. The second thing is when I'm on vacation. I think that's the most place.
Yes.
Really when I'm out the country. It is a whole nother I don't know. I feel like it's my roommates, no pressure. Really nobody knows you, so it's no.
Yes,
It's
you
not
just
saying
be
not
where
at,
you are.
I'm not famous at all, but when nobody really knows you, nobody's paying attention to you, no pressure. It's just relax. It's just you and you, and just chilling. I don't know. That's my two.
Put on your superstar glasses and just
Relax.
yes.
Appreciate yourself. That's when I feel like I'm
Yeah.
my real self.
So definitely we're going to be able to see the age difference because for me, it's any time that I am not at work. When I know, anytime that I am not at work, I am my realest me. If you catch me Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, I am somebody different. Somebody different that is trying to get that paycheck. But at 5:01, at 5:01, and I don't even know if I can give them till 5:01. But after that, I am the realest me that you ever did see. I am 455.99 because I'm me. After that, I'm me because it be sometimes that if they caught the real me, baby, I wouldn't have no job. But I'm the realest me after that. And yes, definitely.
They definitely be ready to break it out of you.
But yes, definitely on vacation, you can be free. And I don't have my children to worry about. Yes. Oh, so when I come over here, I'm on vacation. I be in
Honolulu.
Yes, this is considered Hawaii. I be in Hawaii when I'm over here. So anytime that I don't have just no worries, no cares, and I don't have to think about nobody but me. Nobody but me. And Tito's will take me there. Tito's will hey, I'm over 21. Tito's will take me there.
We know.
Okay. Whose was that?
It's hers.
Okay.
This question says, why is it that mental health isn't taken seriously in the Black?
Oh, that is
Unity.
I was thinking about that earlier. That is such a good
Wait, what was the question? Okay, sorry. Why is it that mental health isn't taken serious in the Black community? That's very good question to answer.
Oh wait, can I say something? Wait, she was just that ties into what she was saying when she was like when she go in her room, nobody's judging her and stuff.
You feel what you feel. Yeah.
I feel like now I'm not saying not my parents.
Maybe. Disclaimer.
Maybe
General statement.
general statement. I ain't saying no names, but I feel like Black parents don't take mental health as serious. They're like,
You're being
oh, you're being dramatic. That's white people stuff. Or sometimes are you on drugs or something? They don't take it serious, and that's why a lot of people are messed up.
Yeah. So for me, not my parents. Well, no, I'm kidding. I feel like a lot of times Black parents in general kind of have like this stigmatism of where, oh well, my parents didn't care about my feelings, so I'm gonna raise you how I was raised. And I feel like it's okay to be nice to your kid. Like, why traumatize your kids because that's how you were raised? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you felt in those times. So why not, you know what I'm saying, not forget how you were. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, extend that grace that you wanted. Extend that understanding that you wanted. There are a lot of undiagnosed feelings, I feel like, that teenagers go through because they can't really come to anybody else, which is why I think that a lot of teenagers do drugs, and I think that a lot of teenagers, you know what I'm saying, party and stuff to get over how they're feeling. Because whether you want to admit it or not, a lot of teenagers this day and age go through a lot more traumatic experiences than y'all did at y'all age. And I feel like if you're not taking that into consideration, then you're part of the problem. Because a lot of times I'll go and I'll say, oh, well, I'm not feeling so high up top. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really. I'm sad. I'm feeling depressed, or I'm not feeling okay, and I need to talk to someone. And they're like, oh, you're being dramatic, and you don't even have anything that you need to be stressed about. You ain't paying no bills. You know what I'm saying? You ain't paying no bills. You ain't got nothing to stress over. But like, just because I'm not paying bills, just because I don't have a house and children to feed, does not mean that I'm not going through stuff that stresses me out. Just because it's not your kind of stress doesn't make it any less stressful. I've never been every day I'm older than I was yesterday, so every single day is new for me. I don't know what I'm gonna endure, and I feel like if you're at that age where you've passed me, and you know what I'm saying, you've been there before, then help me rather than making me feel like I'm being dramatic. Help me and give me a safe space to talk to someone rather than being like, oh, well, I got way more stuff going on. Just because you have way more stuff going on, I'm 19, you're 50. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot. Of course, there's gonna be different stuff that, you know what I'm saying, that's going on. So I feel like, especially in the Black community, you need to take mental health serious because it is a thing. Whether you want to realize it or not, it is a thing, and it definitely affects people. And you would hate for them to, God forbid, kill themselves, and now you're like, oh, what could I have done? What should I have done? Why didn't I listen? We tried to tell you.
They gave you 10 signs.
There's signs before it gets to that. You know what I'm saying? If they come to you and they say, Mom, I'm sad, or Mom, this person's doing this to me, or like, I need somebody to talk to. I'm sad, I'm stressed. They give you signs. Staying in their room all day, not eating, not really being social. They give you signs. So check on your people. Moral of the story, check on your people.
Okay, so now I'm not gonna let y'all beat up on the parents. Let me say this. So
Wait, because I was about to go in.
No, but first of all, let me just say this. You said that you give you signs. You say you're not eating. You stay in your room. First of all, y'all just said y'all most comfortable places in your room. So how do I know the difference between you staying in your room today and then the fact that you was in your room last week? But when you are asked, and first of all, let's keep this in mind. Y'all see what is going on now today. If we don't make y'all strong, if we don't toughen y'all up, the world is going to eat you up. It ain't that we don't acknowledge that there is something going on. We are trying to build up an army. You guys have to face tomorrow, and if you crumble at every sign of pressure, then what have we done? We have not done our jobs as parents to prepare you.
Why is it always prepare you for the real world? The real world is cold. Where's the comfort?
Thank you.
There is comfort. And we do try to comfort you, because when we come to you and we ask you, well, what's wrong? Nothing.
Then you make me feel like if I tell you, you're going to jump down my throat. So why would I put
a lot of times the reason I say nothing is because I would rather say nothing than have to explain myself just to get told, oh, you're doing too much. You're being. I'd rather just not even tell you. It was pointless for me to even open my mouth. Exactly.
Everything is not going to be resolved and be the way that you want it to be, and we're not going to always react the way that you want us to. The best thing that we can do is say, okay, listen, I'm just, you know me, like, I'm gonna shoot from the hip. I'm gonna just tell you what it is. Now you gonna come to me, and a lot of times if I don't agree, I'm gonna shut down just because I don't agree. Now that's not fair. If we having an open conversation, then we should be able to be open. I may not agree with everything that it is that you have to say, but understand that when I give my response or my answer, I'm coming from being 40 and having lived through life. I may not have had the same stressors that you've had, but I've had some stressors, and I've had to go through some things, and I could not crumble at every single point.
Because you didn't get the comfort either.
Exactly.
So you're passing it
That's
back.
not to say that I didn't. That's not true. Because there were times when I went to my mother's room and I cried and I was able. But then after that, she wiped my tears and she said, "Okay, now come on now."
Okay, so
after
give
you
us
cried,
that then.
and we
Give
do.
us that.
But just because I don't give it to you the way that you want me to give it to you, I may give you 5 minutes to come on because you don't got time. You don't got 2 hours. You don't got 3 hours. You don't. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, because that was me. That was what I choose. She was the one that I chose to go to, and I needed to. Now there were times where, you know, when I felt like I don't even know how to express myself. I don't even know what's wrong with me. So I had to figure that out first
Now,
and be able to go to her so that she can advise me in a correct way.
Now, I'm
Never
not
come
gonna
to
lie.
you. Did you always have to go to her?
Well, it depends on at what point in my life, because like she can read me like a book, so it depends on at what point in my
That's
life.
what I'm saying. Sometimes they don't read the signs.
But that's what I just
a lot of
said.
parents
But
don't
you
know
guys
their
are not. But
children
you're
like
not
they
being
think
fair
they do,
though.
though.
Yeah, but you guys are also not being fair if you said you've been in your room.
Okay,
Like,
here's the
I
thing.
don't know what you're going through today.
Okay, yes, but true. Here's the thing. Here's how I feel. I feel like also though, a lot of parents don't make their children feel comfortable enough to come talk to them. If every time, and it could be something that's like really, really hurting my heart, and I really need to get it off my chest, and then I come talk to you, and you make me feel bad about everything that I've said to you, I'm not gonna come to you if I'm already feeling bad and I come to you. I'm already beating myself up. I come to you looking for guidance, looking for help, and then you make me feel worse. Okay, so now I know, don't ever come back to you again. Because once you've hurt me, that's gonna resonate. Everything that you're saying that hurt my feelings is gonna
But
resonate.
you
So I'm
just
gonna
told
keep
me
thinking about
earlier
it.
that you look for the best in people, so you're not looking for the
Yes,
best
okay,
in your parents.
okay, so here's
so
the
you
thing.
getting people out on the street.
No. I do look for the best in
That was
people,
your words.
but also it depends on the kind of situation it is, because okay, you may say, like, if I'm telling you like, oh, I'm not feeling so good, I'm feeling a little depressed, a little down, you're like,
Oh, girl,
you're doing too much. You don't even have nothing to be depressed about. What do you say? I got bills to pay and I'm this and stuff like that. Okay, I get that, Sarah, but like, could you give me a second? Like, this is how I feel. I'm allowed to feel how I feel. And just because I'm sad does not mean that I'm weak. I'm a human with emotions. And sadness is an emotion. I'm allowed to be sad. Y'all make it seem like just because you're under 30 with no bills that you don't have other emotions besides joy. Like,
No,
Jesus.
we're just trying to let you know that if this is bringing you down now, you ain't gonna make it
just
That's what
doesn't
we
mean that I'm not
trying to
gonna. I'm allowed to feel how I feel just because. Okay, see what I do is
Feel how you feel, but don't wallow in it. Feel how you feel and don't take it on nobody.
what I've been doing is lately I've been trying to get myself together. So if I feel some type of way about something, I let myself feel exactly how I feel, but I do it in the comfort of my own room. I go in there, I listen to my music, I cry my tears, I wipe my tears, I come back out. Okay, let's do this thing because most times I do have to wipe my own tears.
You found out how to do it.
She shouldn't have to do that.
Thank you.
Everybody has to find their own way. Everybody has to find your mama and your daddy. They cannot.
We got parents. No,
That's my
everybody.
parents.
You have two
to
parents.
find
You
your
shouldn't
way.
have to find your own.
No,
way.
you have to find your way of dealing with life. Yes, you do, because your mama can't tell you how to deal with life.
But at 14,
You
if I'm
gotta
telling you
figure
I'm
out your
sad,
way.
let me be sad. Like I'm
I feel
not
like
30.
You
Like,
have.
oh my goodness.
She realized she had to when she couldn't get it where she in home. But I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question for the audience. Or
Oh,
just
for the audience.
in general.
Okay.
In general.
Just in general.
Why is it that if you don't have a job and you're not paying bills, you're not allowed to feel anything?
Yeah.
Let's just talk. Okay, just what's going on right now? There's a virus that's killing people.
True.
There's black people still being oppressed. There's all this stuff going on right now. Are we allowed to feel the way we want to, or you still got a roof over your head?
Exactly.
Or you don't have any bills to pay. You ain't got to go working 9 to 5. Like, why aren't we allowed to feel stuff? And then when we voice these things, we're ungrateful. Why is that?
So let me say this. Let me take your question in parts, okay? So first of all, that is the reason for this show, to bring light. Because as a parent, you raise your children with what it is that you have, the knowledge that you have, the love that you have. And the love that you have, you hope that you're doing everything right. Ain't no such thing as a perfect parent. And understand that you know right and wrong, but understand that we also have stressors that it is that you will never understand until you get there. I'm not saying that you guys don't have stressors, but it took me to actually having my own children and then talking to you to understand, okay, maybe I need to be a little bit more sensitive, kind of tune in to what it is that you're saying, because if I had a me at your age, I think things would have been a whole lot better for me. Now, when it comes down to that, but I'm also going to say that my mother did the best that she could with what she had. She was and is a very good mom, nana, auntie, sister, friend, cousin, everybody. She did what she could with what she had. So I also have to understand that in her. She had 5 of us tugging and pulling on her. And for each one of us, it took something different. And for every time she gave to us, took from her. From every time she gave to you, took from her. So you gotta understand, she being pulled here, there, every which way, which you will never understand until you got some. And until you being pulled and pushed this and that way, and this person wants this thing, and this person wants that thing. I cannot be everything for everybody. I can give you what I got. And I'm gonna try to build you up and make you the best person that I can make you be. Help you be. But then who's gonna be pouring into me? Cause I gotta go upstairs and I gotta close my door and I gotta cry. And I gotta take a second for myself. Cause I just had a bad day at work. And you don't understand what it is that I face every day at work. Because if I don't go to work tomorrow, who gonna pay these bills? Be a little bit more sensitive to your parents. And understand what they go through every day to make it for you. And that's why we say you're ungrateful. Because you don't understand what I'm going through right now. It ain't about you every single day. Every day can't be about you. I just gave you yesterday. Now give me today. And all I need is 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes before you come to me. I just walked in the door. And then here's everybody shooting at me. Give me a break. They didn't give me no break at work. Home is supposed to be my safe haven. Give me a break.
I hear you. Where's our safety?
Oof.
It is home, but I'm just saying, we both got to see it from each other's side. That's all that I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that we can't do better.
Seeing it from another point.
But see it from another perspective. And yes, Jackie, you are right. Parents should acknowledge their feelings, their children's feelings. Yes, we should, and I'm not saying that we don't, because we do. All I'm saying is when you got people tugging and pulling, everybody needs to see each other's point of view. That's all that I'm saying.
But do you think that sometimes parents, with
Don't.
everything you just said, I hear.
I do.
Don't you think?
I do.
Yes, some
I won't
parents
lie.
don't
I will
at
not
all.
lie. I will not lie. Some parents don't. So I won't lie. And sometimes we don't give credit to how you feel. Sometimes we don't give credit to how you feel. I do admit that. And sometimes, yes, we feel like you're being a bit dramatic. We do.
That's your favorite word to call me.
Because you're not dramatic. You light skinned.
I
You
know.
just light skinned people are always dramatic.
It is Juneteenth. We are one. Stop saying that.
We are.
Against
We
my
are.
feelings,
But
but
light skinned people are always dramatic. But what were you gonna say?
Don't you think that sometimes everything you just said, parents get so caught up in everything they got going on that they don't pay attention to?
Yeah,
True.
they forget a
I
lot.
do have. That's true.
I feel like that causes a lot of parents to not really know their kid as much as they say, because you have parents. Oh, I know my kid like the back of my hand. I know.
Don't
Really?
know. You don't know.
nothing
You don't know what
about
happened
me.
to them at school
You know what I'm
yesterday.
saying? You don't know anything about outside of this house. You do not know me. I am a completely different person.
And I'm gonna, but they don't know us, which they don't know us when we're feeling hurt or sad or mad. It's kind of hard for them to tell because we don't like to show it. I know I don't like to show when I'm upset or super mad because when I show,
You will know if I'm upset. You will know.
when I show those similar emotions or feelings, I get.
Why you
And then
acting like that?
right, it's like, why you acting weird or something like that. But I just feel like, I don't know, they don't know. Maybe they don't know when we're upset. Maybe, I'm not saying obviously for a tantrum. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's communication. Maybe communication skills.
To add to what she just said, often, sometimes I do it. I know I do it. If I'm feeling some way or I want to talk about something, I will literally, I don't talk about things to people because I don't want to be judged. But what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought.
Okay, so listen. Find it. You didn't find it? You don't got it? You don't got it? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, ladies. I want to say I thank you. I want us to end on a high note. I think that these conversations are definitely very important. I think that those that have logged on, maybe it might spark some conversations in their homes. So before we go out, what I want to do real quick right now, give me one good thing that you got from today. One good thing that you got from today.
Okay.
I was just
Boom,
gonna say
baby, you
that.
got it.
I was gonna say that same thing. Look at it from a different perspective, because you're right. It's not always about me, but it's always not about you. So I guess you just gotta, each of you, just take that time to like see it from somebody else's
My train of thought came back.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's gonna go away, so I gotta say it. She was saying, we was talking about hiding it. Sometimes we hide it because they say, "Oh, what's wrong with you? You don't want to be embarrassed." And then you were saying we are. If that's ungrateful, sometimes we feel like we don't want to bring it to you because we don't want to seem
You
ungrateful.
already got
we
a
don't
lot
want
on your
to
plate.
not acknowledge what you're going on.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
I definitely did learn about the effort. But another thing I learned is like with your goals, pace yourself when it comes to your goals. If you don't set it, if you don't make it by the time that you set it, it's okay. Keep pushing.
Baby step is still a step.
There we go. Listen, this has been wonderful for me. It's been eye-opening for me, and I hope for you. And I hope that you ladies come back again. We're going to do another one. I will get the dates together that works for everybody's schedule. And if you guys have some teens or somebody that you feel that would add to, that will be open to speaking on this panel, we might have room just for one more person to add. I think this is a great set, so we may have room just for one more. But y'all make sure that y'all join us. Shop Talk with Tanya. We're going to be on this thing next week. Y'all know I say 9 o'clock. I'll tag you. Let me know if you want me to tag you. I'll tag you because it may not always be 9 o'clock. But I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate y'all for joining in with me. Ladies, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. These questions were wonderful. Before we log off, it says, this is a different generation of kids, and I think that we need more than what we needed. Our generation needed something else, and I think our parents' generation needed something else. This is a generation that needs a little bit more from their parents. Great job, girls. Yeah, thank you, Cuzzo. Thank you.
very much.
And I want to say, yes, thank you to everybody that is watching. That was a great comment, Cuz. Yes, you are absolutely correct. They need a little bit more, so we have to love on our babies, which is the reason for this show. Because y'all know the whole point of Shop Talk is to bring light. It's to shed like, and to bring us back together. And y'all, listen, y'all know what I'm about to do right now. I wasn't able to drink because I was here with my babies, but I'm about to finish my party. It's Friday night for me. I'm going to see y'all on the other side. Juneteenth. Yes, this is what it is, Juneteenth. Happy Friday, y'all. And we out. See us next week.
Shop Life's lit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you got to get up and turn it on.
You can turn